Back live for set number 2. Just get that scoreboard set up for you 1 second. All right, we're back up for set number 2. We're actually going to 9 now instead of 7, so same race. Doug's got a shot on the 1, so we'll play the 1 to the top right corner. I don't want to come out and look to bump that 8. What's up, buddy? Mark's back. We're going to get underway here. Set 2. Playing this 3 to the corner. 3's going to go down. He's going to have a shot on the 4. He's going to play the 4 to the top right corner. Come out 1 rail for the 5 into the same pocket. All right, Mark, they're going to go, instead of race 7, they're going to race to 9.
Supposed to talk?
Yeah.
At the moment. Just we're making sure that my mic is operable.
Yeah, you're good.
I really do like what I'm seeing from Nick's his shot making, the attention to detail that he's taking. I want to make sure that he's doing that for position as well.
You had to say something, huh?
It's just something that I've noticed about him.
Yeah.
He seems to be pocketing really well. The position is the only thing that's letting him
Position leaves
down.
a little bit to be desired, yeah.
And now, there's a lot of factors that go into something like that as well. The equipment, sometimes when you're playing on fast equipment, you'll come up short because you don't want to overhit it, and it's...
Banking the 8 ball. He is banking the 8. Guys, also thanks for watching tonight. I know that the camera's moving a little bit. This is new equipment that I have, so I'm basically I did this to have like a test stream, you know, test out the equipment. So I do know there's some kinks in the armor here. It's kind of on purpose. I want to check all the equipment that we have working here. Thanks for bearing with us here. Doug's going to bank the 8 to the bottom right corner. Rolls it.
There was almost no movement there from Doug.
Yeah, there wasn't.
That was excellent. You stayed down on that ball well. Even on that 9 ball, though, he did have a little bit of movement. I want to make sure you clean that up.
All right, Doug Cogliano is up 1-0 in this set. A race to 9.
Hello, the April is number 1.
All right, we got 1-0 on the score.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I know. I think Nick made a lot of really good decisions the first set. And sometimes when you're up a set, you have a tendency to get looser in the second set.
Kind of fire out a little bit.
Yeah, so I'll be interested to see how conservative he is.
All right, Doug's got a shot here on the 1 ball. Got a nice out rack here. 4-6 might be tough. He's got to avoid hitting the 4 here.
Yeah. Straight. That's the only issue. I'd want some angle on this 4 ball. If you look at the top right side of the table,
Yeah.
there's a lot of space over there for position for the 6.
I like that. He can punch us in now and just punch himself out towards the center.
Yeah.
Could also go high two rails.
You really want to be careful if you're going to punch, because you know if you don't get far enough over, you're hoping 9.
Comes out 1 rail draw.
Now we'll see. How's Brady shoot? This looks pretty straight to me. I'm not sure if it looks straight to you.
He's got a slight angle to the right.
Hey. Oh,
Maybe too much.
that's brutal.
I think he's got a piece of it. I think he's got enough to make it. Yeah, he's going to slide. He's going to slide to the left. He might even go around the 9. Nope. No, he's just going to push it in.
Okay.
In real life, Mark sees these shots no problem.
I am literally. It is. Frank is giving me the 6 ball with booth angles.
All right, he's out to the 10. He's going to play that 10 right to the corner. Trying to take himself a quick 2-0 lead. All right, we got 2-0. Cogliano. Let's take a look around Bluegrass Billiards. Streaming table. Go around the room. 38 9-foot tables, 16 bar box tables. He's always there, Scott. He don't leave, buddy. All right, Doug out to the 1 again. He's got good position. 2 racks in a row on the 1.
Yeah, it looks like he made an adjustment.
Play that 1 to the corner. He's going to come out 1 rail for the 2.
Really want to see him get rid of that movement in his stroke.
Well, I have to cut this one pretty good.
Does it go? Now the rules, the way they're stated, he has to call either the 3 or the 10. Looks like he's calling the 3. So if the 10 does go in, it's not a win. Well done. The 7 ball's not homeless, but
Rachel, they decided to go to 9 instead of 7.
if he can beat the 8 ball here, I think go up table 1 rail and back down for the 7. And does the 7 pass the 10 or am I?
No, he's going to shoot the 7-10.
Not the easiest combination in the world.
No. He's feeling good right now. He's going to fire at it.
See, I think if you're going to fire at this, fire at it. Don't try and roll up on the 9.
No,
play
yeah,
like
gotta
a half
give it
safe. Just
full send it. There you go. 3-0 Cogliano in a race to 9. Now we're going into rack number 4. Cogliano up 3-0.
He's on a 2-pack, isn't he? Correct? He broke around the last 2?
I believe so. No, Nick. Did Nick have a shot on that one? Might be right.
I don't remember him being at the table. Wow.
Gee, save something to shoot with, bud.
Cubo got a little wild there, but it ended up.
That 2 got a bad roll when it hit the template rack. That is back to back. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think it goes in the side.
No, it was tracking to roll in between the 9-10 and be able to play into the corner. When it hit the rack, it pushed it. So he's got the angle to play the 1 into the corner and come down 1 rail.
It's really hit or miss. Even if you're able to hit the 9 and break it up a little bit. You got that might have been a really good nudge if he can cut this 2 ball. If he cuts it
backward, yeah. 2-10 combo.
And it looks like he can slow the cue. Might be able to slow the cue ball down with the 8 ball as well. Cut the 2 thin, have the cue ball run into the 8. Just be weary of a scratch. Probably use top spin.
I think he's got to juice it a little bit, so that cue is going to be moving. That 2 is going to move too.
That's what I mean. Hopefully, that's why I would want to hit the 8 to try and slow my cue ball down a little bit, because those holes up there at the top of the table, it's funny how often you'll find them. could play conservatively.
He's calling the bank on the 10 now.
Isn't the 8-ball in the way?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I don't know.
Was he calling the 2-ball over there?
It looked like he was calling the 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right. We're gonna look here at Papageorge. First time in a few racks. Play the 2 into the corner. Wants to spin one rail. Right in between that 8, 3, 7.
I don't think we need to worry about him being overly aggressive here at this point after Doug just has him down 3-0.
Yeah.
That
Maybe just slide it over one rail, play the 3 to the top.
That's what I think. I think you want to play it up the top left. I don't like trying to come between the 3 and the 2 rails in between the 2 and the 7. Maybe it's straighter than we think. There's not a lot of angle for him to stun it over there. He seemed to be studying it. Yeah, there you go. Over and maybe just a little, but
yeah, a little too hard on the second rail. I mean, there's a safe opportunity to just play the 3 to the top, right where the little white disc is, and leave the cue behind everything.
yeah. Well done. See, that's one of those situations where after being up the first set,
Yeah.
the second set, a lot of people have tendency, they'll take that 3 ball
Fire at it.
on and try and get
Yeah.
on the 7 as opposed to. Whereas, the second set is your money set.
Yeah.
The first set, you could break even, you could lose from there. The second set,
Most people quit after
you
they're
want to
down
play the
2,
most
yeah.
conservative at the second set. I speak from experience, being the moron who plays really aggressive the second set.
I saw you playing
This
some
is
mud
going to work
pocket
out
today.
well. Oh yeah, I'm in a bad game.
You're in a bad game now?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were winning.
I'm giving.
Oh, you're giving.
Yeah, we won't mention what the game is, but it's more conducive to me being forced to play well than it is winning money. But I haven't been in competition in a few months in all actuality,
Yeah, I haven't
with
seen
the
you around
exception of
playing.
just a couple little small tournaments. And I'm really happy with the way I'm executing, but I need to get my sea legs under me, so to speak.
I get you.
So, and I'm interested in really tough games. So you all in the chat,
I'll play the same game you're playing.
Did I played him?
Yeah.
Well, you got me. I mean,
Okay.
Listen, I'm the king of bad. If I make the game, you
Me
can
too.
guarantee I'm on the wrong end of it.
I'm probably on the bad end of it too.
Anybody who's ever staked me would never let me make a game ever. I say yes. That's my issue. I
Okay.
say. I asked the guy. We were discussing how we were going to play, and he's like, oh, well, so-and-so plays me this way, and I was like, okay. And he's like, well, I can't, he's like, you can't give me that. You can give me it. I was like, okay. He's like, this other guy plays me this way. I was like, okay. I'll do it. Whatever you want.
Sounds like the dope that plays here. I want break ball in hand, you lose on one fail. And if the close it, he screams about it. Yes, I'm talking about Freddie.
Oh, he's
Brutal.
he's misunderstood.
So was Lex Luthor, Darth Vader, and a lot of other villains.
Listen, the man is unbelievably patient. He is. Patience of Job.
No, it's spelled Nitty. Nitty, not Vatie.
He's good action if you can get down with him, and you can deal with it. It's
Give me $1 million for your roll. I still wouldn't blow. All right, what? To get the little Jeopardy button here, playing some noise. Charlie, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any effects on. Everything should be fine.
wow.
Anybody else experiencing an echo? I don't think I have any. Scott McGrath. All right, Papageorge will play the 3 in the side pocket. One thing about having good mics, they pick up everything.
In our headphones, is that?
That's not as loud. It's not as prominent, but it still picks up.
That's through here.
Take it off.
Wow.
All right, Papageorge will play the 7 to the bottom left. Let that cue just roll down for the 8 in the side pocket. I'm sorry, 8 in the corner pocket. You might actually play all 3 balls in the same pocket.
I was curious to see if we go for the side here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See how he can identify the song. And that's going to get me in trouble on YouTube. Hits the 9. He's going to play the 9 in the side pocket.
He got fortunate, actually.
He did, yeah.
I think he was trying to come back and play the 9 in the bottom left, which it was unnecessary. The cue ball economy, he could have just come down the rail, played it in the side with a stop shot.
Papageorge is on the board, scores 3-1. Cogliano over Papageorge. All right, rack number 5. Cogliano in the lead, 3-1. Nothing down for Papageorge.
Rare dry break this evening.
Doug does have a safe opportunity here. Play off the right side of the 1, 2 rails, put the cue ball behind the 4 and the 3.
so much more effective when you actually come into those balls.
Yeah.
And there's no reason not to. Like the speed that you're hitting that, you're not going to separate them. There's a bigger margin of error to stick to those balls. They're actually in a position to really.
Cogliano, ball in hand. Gonna have to play this one and break out the 3-4 if he's gonna want to run balls here. If not, I don't see how he's gonna be able to play the 2 and break out
I like
the 3.
it. I do. I definitely would attack this because you can go rail first and hit the 3 and get position on the 2,
Nudge
or
the
you
4
can
over.
hit the 3 first. Either way, you still get position on the 2. He looks a little steep here, unless he's going to spin it with a little inside. But again, my angles have been horrendous. Oh, man. That was the worst possible thing that could have happened from there. And it's still okay.
He caught a fortunate roll. He's going to play the 2 to the corner. He should be okay playing the 3 to the corner. Coming up one rail for the 4.
Yeah, I don't think he runs into the 7. I think fine.
Yeah, getting onto the 6 from this point is going to be tough.
Did he get straight, or is the 4 a little off the rail?
So it's slightly off the rail, just at a ½ inch.
I need to get there. There is a 2-way here. If he rolls a little bit forward, he can bank the 6 and just hold it there behind the 9.
Hold for the 9.
And he's got the 7 if it does go in. Then again, does the 6 go in the bottom right?
It's that angle's tough for me to tell from here. It might go to the bottom if he's not playing.
Finally stumped Frank on one of those.
Yeah, if he's not playing to, obviously it goes if he left the cue there. Scott, can you hear it or not? All right, 6 to the corner. Didn't go. It played off the 9. Papageorge can hit it, but he's not going to have a full ball hit.
Yeah, this is ugly as well. Trying to play safe here. If he's got as little of the ball as I think he does, I'm sure he doesn't. Probably see the whole thing. If not, he should send the 6 ball down to the top short rail, kind of mid-table by the 8, and just put the cue ball on the bottom short rail.
Guys, I'm trying to make sure the music in the background doesn't pop up so I don't get flagged by YouTube, so bear with me on the audio. Lamula, what's up, buddy? Bluegrass Billiards doesn't believe in turning down the jukebox, apparently.
Can he see a piece of this, or is he messing?
He's gonna, if he sees a sliver of it, it's gonna be thin.
may be one of those situations where he can see just enough to where he has to make the ball. Wow, he saw the
whole lot of ball.
At least it's not just me. Makes me feel better.
All right, Cogliano's letting Papageorge creep back in this right now. Nick can play the 6 to the corner.
I'd want to be off the rail here. I'd want to hit it just hard enough to...
I agree. You want to be able to have a
bounce out like, 4 or 5 inches.
Shot, yeah.
Following this ball?
Yeah, he's going to come off the top rail. He's going to probably nudge the 8. Which I don't like nudging the 8 there. Play that 7 right in the side pocket. He might be able to draw the cue ball directly back. Now he's looking to go to the right. Bumped the 9. He does have a shot on the 8, though. It's makeable. Actually, if he makes it, it's pretty much going to have positional leave on the 9. He can shoot the 9 from anywhere.
As long as he hits it with good speed, he can go 2 rails back
and forth.
Play the 9 right in the top left. Looks to me. Stay down on it. Smooth transition. Get through the cue ball.
All right there, Jeremy Jones. Thanks for the... You have to say it in his voice,
Not
though.
like that. Now, Jeremy Jones has a very distinctive voice.
Yes.
And he is extremely knowledgeable.
Yeah, when he was here, it was... Everybody loved when he was here giving out the lessons. He might be back again in the future. You and I were talking about it before. I know Joey Gray wants to come out for a little bit before the expo.
I'll tell you what I would love. Do you know what I would love to talk to Joey Gray about?
What's that?
Getting unfat. I would love to talk to Joey. I played with Derby years back, and he was just a normal guy back then.
Yeah.
Now he's a little monster. Don't get it twisted either. The guy plays jam up.
No, he plays real strong. Just 750 Fargo, I think. Something like that. 760. Let's see. Joey Gray, 752 Fargo.
Yeah. If anybody knows Joey who's watching this, tell him get Mark Nanashee unfat. That's goal for 2025. Since he's reached all his other goals. He had an issue, I think. His shoulder or something, getting in an accident.
Yeah, I was talking about the muscle and he was telling me about it.
I think he's recovered at this point.
Probably a power draw. One.
He's feeling good.
He played that one strong. Himself on to the 10, trying to make the score 3-2. We got 3-2.
I really like even this second set. His pace has been very consistent.
Yeah, doesn't seem like he's rushing a lot of shots.
No. That's one of the, the person that you're screaming tomorrow night. Well, one of them. That's one of the things that I admire most about Eddie Abraham is the fact that he will not shoot a shot if he's uncomfortable at all. If there's any doubt in his mind, like when he starts his backswing, it is 1,000% going to do what he intends it to do. Now, everyone misses shots, but it's one of the things that I really admire most about Eddie's game.
All right, we have rack number 6 that we're going into. Papageorge is trailing 3-2 from Cogliano.
Doug seems to have added a little bit of power to his break in the set. And I'm not sure if Nick has that but those second ball, see how wide he is with his cue ball placement right now?
Yeah.
On the break.
Doug was a little tighter to the middle.
Yeah, last time he hit from this position, the 7 ball did make it into the middle left. Let's see how accurate he can be. Yeah, just a hair high. The 3 ball fell for him.
Again, unfortunate. Nothing after the break, though. 4 balls in the way.
All right, what I like here is pushing kind of to the middle of the table, right? The guy's probably going to give it back to you, and then you kick 2 rails to thin the 1 barely and just hide behind the 6 ball. I don't think you can do it from this spot. I would actually push to the middle of the table. Maybe you can.
He doesn't go into it.
Yeah, but you want to go 2 rails and thin the 1 softly. Did pretty well. I'm not sure if he can still see the 1.
No,
if you hit that a little bit thinner, you come right to the other side of the 6 ball. You might even freeze to the 6.
Rachel, do you have winner of this matchup, don't you? One rail into the 1. 1's going to come back up. There's a clear shot on the 1 to the corner.
Now the 5 ball, I know it will have the middle right available when the 1 ball is gone. I don't think it has any other pockets. Maybe you play the 5-10 here.
Would you float in between the 9-2 there? Let the cue hit the side rail and play the 2 up top?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking of the 5 ball, but yeah, the 2 ball, I think he's supposed to just play just above the 9 and bounce back out.
I'm looking at the 4 to come back down for the 5-10. So.
Yeah, he caught the point. You got to be really accurate. He probably only has like half a diamond to land in there. Now he's back cutting. Yeah, I don't like it. Just play the safe. Just take the safe.
Gaze.
Bank the 2 up towards the right middle side and just put the cue ball, lay the cue ball on the 10 ball,
that's
or
Nick's,
behind the 8 or in the 5.
That's Nick's engineer mind. He's right now he's seeing 16 different outcomes.
This is the point that I was referring to.
Yeah.
You know, the second set when you're up the first, you shoot a shot like this instead of playing the safe. I hope it works out for him, but it normally does not.
You sounded like my grandmother there.
Yeah.
When I was making a bad decision, like, I hope it works out for you.
See, he made it, and he's screwed.
Yeah, he's going to have to go up and down on the 4.
Now, the 6 ball is in the way, right?
Yes. 4 is makeable on the side from the kick. Yes, hit it perfect, but it is makeable.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it. I think I might 1 rail off the left long rail and just try and float, just barely get the 4 to a rail. You know what I mean? Because you have the 6 there blocking it. If you leave the combination, you do. But any other way, I think you might get a good hit, but I think that you're selling out more often than you're not.
Kick by Nick, but I think it's going to leave Doug. Doug's going to be able to hit this.
Yeah.
I don't think he hit to make it, but...
Did he call it in the side?
He did.
That was a valiant effort.
Getting down back to the 5's going to be tough. He's just going to slow roll it in the side.
Yeah.
Take the longer shot on the 5. I like that decision making there.
Now, believe it or not, the 7 is like a beach ball here.
Yeah, this is 7. Just a
if you're not spinning it, because you're coming straight up.
Oh, missed the 5.
That'll happen when you're trying to avoid.
Try to avoid the ball, yeah.
And one thing you'll notice also, in particular on shots like that, you notice the consistency of Nick's set position. Now every shot is almost identical.
Yeah,
right?
he's walking.
Down there
he's
for a
walking
while.
into the shot well.
He's not quick on any of them. And sometimes on not that the shot was super difficult, but the position was a little tricky. Sometimes, you'll just get a little bit quick. And I think Doug might have been a hair quick there.
Uh-oh. Bad kiss.
I think it was a poor decision, actually. I think he could have just come one rail over for the 6. I don't know why he was going up that way.
Going to the hole there. I like the carom off the 6 into the 10.
It's not natural. You'd have to jack up and try and stun center. I'm not a fan. I think the bank is actually. I don't think there's a super good safe, and the bar table's pretty easy. So I think you're probably supposed to go for the bank here. I think you should flatten out a little bit more. Oh, you got away with it.
Got away with it. I got lucky on it. So, Mark, what do you think of the new cameras, new stream equipment?
Everything's great, man. Everything's fantastic. I mean, I know you'd mentioned that apparently some people are having some issues, but from my standpoint, I mean, everything is crystal clear. I don't have my booth angles.
You got to work on your booth work. Yeah,
but it's certainly not the equipment's fault. I can guarantee you that.
Like the operator error. Doug going airborne onto the 6.
Yeah, the problem with this is he hit it well. I was going to say you have to go all the way to the ball in that instance. You can't just jump because you'll bounce. You might bounce over the 6, or you might actually bounce into the top of the 6. So he hit it well. He went to the ball, which is correct.
When was the last time you watched the stream here at Bluegrass, Charlie?
The 9's a little steep into the side pocket. Is he going to stun over off the rail? Ooh. He likes that shot. That's the second time he's
likes that 3-rail. I love that 3-rail spin. Yeah, Charlie, it is an Avkans camera. I have two of them here, one side view, one front view on the 9-footer. So what I did was I borrowed the side view right now for the 9-footer and brought it back here. I have a third one coming soon.
You got to watch your tip placement here. If he's going to stun draw, you take that side pocket completely out of the equation.
Yeah.
Your target is actually like, you know, the middle diamond on the top section of the right long rail. You don't want to be anywhere near that side pocket. On a table this size, it's not a very long shot. Those three diamonds. He may go under it.
I like going under it.
To me, it depends if the 10's frozen to the rail or not. Oh, whew. Wow, he tried to come around 3 rails. Kind of did. He almost got there. I'm not sure if he cuts this or banks it. He's cutting it. If it's frozen, just a little bit of right spin and hitting just before the ball actually makes it pretty easy. You don't want to elevate though. Make sure you flatten your stick.
Missed that 10. He's going to give Cogliano a chance to get back in.
Yeah, it got super funny though. It may have brought the side pocket into the equation for scratch purposes. I'm not sure if you can just roll this 10 ball in or not.
So here's the link for the cameras that we're using. If you guys are interested in taking a look at them.
He got them from Temu. They were.
You got it from Joey down the street.
Yeah, I thought the scratch was on there. Doug knows that as well. He tried to beat it and just catch the point.
Looks like Doug's going to give him that.
Not sure if he had
that rack.
Any other option other than try that. But
Papageorge ties it up 3-3 in a race to 9.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton, and you're watching PA Pro and Pool.
All right, going into rack number 7 now.
for those out there, if that shot that Doug just scratched on, if you're trying to beat the scratch and catch the point, you need to hit it softer and give it a chance to roll after contact. If not,
I learned that from doing that, from scratching so many times on it.
Yeah. Seems like there's a lot of balls that disappeared.
Yeah, Papa hit that one pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 down. Should take him over to Brad Silver's tournament down there in Vineland, New Jersey. $22,000 break and run pot tonight.
Let's not advertise that.
Oh, I love Brad. He's a buddy of mine.
No, I'm not talking about that. I want that 22,000. I don't want a bunch of people going down there.
Scott, if you shoot that ball with inside English, you actually have to compensate for the shot. If you hit the wrong angle of it, you're definitely going to scratch. Watch the speed control.
Well done.
Good shot here.
If you
A little bit of 1 o'clock English, come out 2 rails for
tip
the 4.
placement here. If you hit this 130 instead of 1,
Yeah.
there you can bring the scratch in the left middle into the equation. Obviously, you're trying to avoid.
Speed's a big factor on this one, too. Bubba slugging that one. Long shot on the 4, but he has a clear shot at it. Guys, if you're ever so inclined and would like to make a donation to the stream, and make a donation up there on the Cash App. $ Frank Maialetti. Tips are never expected, but always appreciated. And anything that everybody tips to the stream goes directly into the stream, as you can tell. It's a good shot by Papageorge.
Very nice.
Gets himself onto the 6. Plays the 6 to the corner. So it's going to float over to the left side for the 9. Shot by Nick to get over. Play the 9. Come out and play the 10 in the same pocket. A little flat on the 10 though. Should be able to cut it, no problem. Papageorge, after being down 3-0, has come back, taking the lead 4-3 in a race to 9.
Thank you. You love me. You really
Thanks, Larry.
love
Appreciate
me.
it, buddy. So does Emily. Hey guys, check out integritycues.com, offering high-end cues, production cues, pre-owned cues, cases, and accessories. integritycues.com. Hey, what's up, Ed? So we got Papageorge is up 4-3. He's also up 1-0. That's him shooting at the table. Also, guys, you saw that promo a few minutes ago for Integrity Cues. Keep an eye out for a good announcement coming from them very soon. Integrity Cues is going to have something really exciting going on.
You love me. You really love me.
Scott, you know why I use that face cam. You don't be that dude. I had people in China that were stealing my stream and then re-commentating over top of it. Yeah, so I had to put my face on the stream to make it at least not in sync with what they were saying. Papageorge going to play the 4 into the corner, 4-5 in the same pocket. I agree, Ralph. He's peacocking a little bit. He's got the speed down, though. I'll give him that. He's got the speed of of this particular table.
Yeah, I would imagine here by the second set, they're probably both pretty comfortable with the speed of the table.
I think Doug said, I was talking to Doug earlier, he said he prefers playing on a 9-foot table. But I mean, he's very proficient on a bar box. Nice float over for the 6. I like that shot.
Straight here? The 8 go on the side?
The 8 will go. It's a little bit of a steeper angle, but 6, he's got a little bit of an angle on the 6. He should be able to draw over to the side rail.
Well done.
Himself nice and straight on the 8. Slight little angle. George hitting the ball really well right now. I love how Ralph just straight attacks Papageorge. All right, and Nick Papageorge. Oh, that cue ball. Nick Papageorge is up 5-3 on Doug Cogliano in a race to 9. We're back.
Probably about time.
Yeah, right? Probably good.
I think Jimmy Hill bought those in 1984.
You ain't lying, buddy. You are not lying. All right, we had a little conversation off mic real quick. And Papageorge, try to cut this Thank it. Doug, I'm sorry, not Papa. Need somebody to come up to the booth here and ask us a couple questions. A little distracted. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna let this one go around the horn. Jammed it a little bit. Really good opportunity for Papageorge. Nick's gonna play the 3 into the corner. Out one rail. On to the 4. Playing the 4, coming 2 rails. You played him at Derby, Russ? Papa misses that, but he's going to get a little lucky. It's going to leave Cogliano a kick.
Yeah, to be fair, I do think Nick may be getting a little bit better of the rolls.
Yeah, he is.
In this session.
I definitely will agree.
Taking nothing away, I think he's playing well.
Yeah.
But
when he's missing, he's coming up.
There's been a number of these, which can weigh on you when you're the opponent.
Yeah.
Into a rail. Great shot. He wants winner. I've been watching you guys play.
Y'all gamble it? I got next.
Bunch of sharks in this place,
Yeah,
man.
gambling.
Guy's 92 and he's trying to get in the box.
We got action. See, I think that looks tight. I think Nick might be able to get a piece of it. Hit off the edge. It's going to scratch.
Yeah.
Give Cogliano an opening here. It might be the opening he needs.
Let's look for trouble.
7 to 8.
7 to the 8.
Yeah. Well, the 8 goes in the bottom right. So if he gets himself straight on the 7.
It goes in the bottom left as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes in the bottom left too.
I'm getting my
Getting your Fargo up a little
angle
bit.
legs under me.
450
a little
Fargo.
bit better.
450 Booth Fargo. I like it.
No, he kind of positioned this to go 3 rails for the 8 ball, which I don't mind. Oh, wow, he just came over for it.
Yeah, it's coming out. I think he wants that steeper, because he's going to run into the 10 regardless, so he's going to have to go forward, I believe. He's looking like he's drawing it, but he's just going to draw into the 10 and die here, I think. Yeah.
Good call.
He's going to have to pull maybe a Papageorge shot here, cut it. Maybe around 7 o'clock English. Looks like he's going full save. I'm not sure I like that one.
Yeah.
Nick doesn't even have to go up table. He can just.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
this is.
he might have to go up table.
Believe it or not, it's easy to scratch 1 or 2 rails trying to come down for the 10 ball. If you try and thin this and then go up and back, which I don't think I would try and hit it soft enough to try and hold for.
Yeah, I think I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
Bottom rail, top rail, coming back down.
See, I have always made the mistake on a shot like this of using high English,
Scratching in the corner.
yeah, or coming back down, where you actually want to hit this, even though it's going to be rolling by the time it gets to the 9 ball.
Yeah.
You want to hit more of a center ball.
I've seen a lot of people hit the point of the side pocket, trying to put a little juice on it, like English.
Yeah.
Hitting that side pocket point and just coming right out in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
He power hit that one a little too much.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And once again, he gets a 20%er,
Yeah.
backdoor safe, which isn't really a safe, but he didn't leave him straight in.
Cogliano, I got to put a little speed on this. That if I miss it, it's going to leave it center table, cue ball down towards the bottom. It's going to make him come with a shot.
And I think you just go all out. Just have whatever, however you feel is the best to bank, to make the bank.
Yeah.
Whether
You're
it's
just focusing straight on making it.
firm
Yeah.
or however it is that you're most comfortable banking this ball. You shouldn't make this one, right? It's almost straight in. See, he tried to come down.
Yeah, I mean, I like
For
the
the
speed of the shot. Like he got position.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, but this shot here is not. You actually play to overcut this 9 ball.
Overcut
right?
it,
If
spin
it goes
it in.
it goes in.
Yeah.
You don't even have to spin it. Just play to overcut it to the long rail. If you catch a little bit of collision-induced throw, you might make the ball. Cue ball's coming down for the 10. You don't want to hit it fat. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
If you hit this thin, good things happen. Wow, he played safe.
It's not terrible.
No, it's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't dislike it. Play the 9. Play the right edge of the 9 soft off the 10. Use the 10 as a blocker.
That's so difficult. I mean,
anything you do here is difficult.
This is really tricky.
Yeah. But it seems like Nick has the speed of the table down a little bit better than Doug.
Yeah, I kind of think
Maybe
about
Doug.
banking like 1 rail to the top right, but trying to hold for the 10 ball if you make it there's a scratch that's pretty big there. Oh man, I don't like it. Can I pass? Can I give my opponent this shot?
Punt. Rafi, BS. How am I supposed to rip on Nick if he makes a good shot?
What's going to happen here? And around we go.
Cogliano gets a little bit of a good roll this time.
Now, I saw him do this earlier, right? And I liked it, and I think he'll do it again. Basically, bank the 9 ball short. If it goes in, if it goes in, it goes in with enough speed to get the 9 ball back to the middle of the table. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're actually playing it short, maybe with a little bit of outside to try and twist it a little bit. If it goes in, great. If not, you leave it in the middle of the table. Just bring the cue ball up kind of by the side pocket, out there. A little low left. Wow, he speared it. Fantastic, man.
Around 3 rails for that 10. He's going to get on it. Give himself a 6-3 lead.
He felt confident with that
Yeah,
bet.
he did. He fired
Because
that one right in.
earlier he was in a similar situation and he played it the way I described. That's why I thought he would do it again.
My name's Tony T-Rex Shohan. You're watching Pro-Am Pool.
All right, we got 6-3 going in the rack number 10. I think he's been practicing it because you've been on his ass, Ralph. All right, dry break.
Looks like we got a cluster. Is that the 285?
Let's see. That would be the 2, the 8, and 5, yes, sir.
Ah.
Slight unfortunate roll off the 9.
See, Doug also in that position.
I don't
right?
think he needed to hit it as hard as he did.
Well, not only that, I think he was deciding to try and go into that cluster and break it up, which is great if you can do it. And I mean, the angle that you had, maybe. I mean, the 11's there, so that kind of takes one lane away. I think he should have played to play safe on the 2. Like just brought the cue ball up like to where about the 11 is, play the 2 thin and then come off the rail, just do something along those lines. See, sometimes when you're behind in a set, you feel like you have to do these things. Whereas if you just make good decisions, normally that's the best way to try and get back.
Be a nice one. 1, 2. Nah, he caught it too full. Oh, good try by Doug.
Yeah, I think he hit the point.
Yeah, he hit it. Well, he hit it flat, like right before it. Shoot the 2 into the 5, just park the cue right on the 8 ball.
You'd love to open them up. You know, you hate to have to thin this 2 ball and just get behind the ball. But I don't like the angle he has to try and shoot that into the 5.
No.
I don't. To me, it doesn't look like he has enough to get the 2 ball to clear. So hopefully he'll be able to do it with the next shot.
So he left.
Yeah, he left an edge. I believe you can see the 2. Assuming Nick just called the 5 ball frozen. So if he goes up table, it has to. If he goes rail first somehow, if something else, well, doesn't matter.
I was just trying to zoom in on the actual contact of the hit.
See, now Nick's in almost the same situation now, where he can only bunt.
Yeah, but he's on 2 fail. Doug's on 2 fails, so you're looking.
Yeah.
I like putting it behind. So I can't tell. Is that 2 ball tied to the 8?
That's what I mean. I don't think he can shoot into the 5. I think if he shoots into the 5, the 2 ball hits the 8.
All right, Nick, get out of the way. We're trying to see here, buddy.
Wow,
If he can park it, if he can hit it clean and park it.
Yeah, it's so hard to hit this correctly, though.
Yeah.
If you try and stop the cue ball there, it's real easy. You just draw back a hair.
Yeah, but if he does park it, I mean, that could be demoralizing. That's a good shot, but.
And he
2 rails from Cogliano to hit the 2.
could go 3. I see a 3 lane.
Yeah.
To the bottom. Wow, he's going 1 rail.
1 railer. A lot of confidence there.
You have to hit this with spin.
Oh,
is it going to get to a rail?
It's going to get there, curling. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Papageorge is sick.
Oh, Lord.
Nick's sick now. Look at his red face and everything.
Is he cutting at this? He's not only cutting at it, he was making it.
That was an anger stroke.
Yeah, I think he was disappointed with they hit the Doug got.
That was a, oh, God damn it. Rafaelo set, Nick. God, it's going to be so bad when we're down at the Delco bar box this year. Three into the side. Play the 4 in the same pocket.
Nick's going to have to play in the big boy event.
Yeah. Play the 4 in the side pocket. Trying to come off that top rail to get good for the 5. Ross, this is the second set. I don't know if it's going to be the last set. They said they were playing 2. I think if Doug comes back and tie it, they might maybe go to a 3rd.
They may foot race in the parking lot as well.
I can stream that too. My camera gets out there. I got February pretty filled up. I don't think I have anything for the 3rd week of February, the weekend of the 22nd. I'd like to get 2 600s or 2 700s on. Misses again. Gets on pretty good there. I'd like to get 2 600s or 2 700s on the stream to play. If you're in the area, you're 6 or 700 and reach out to me.
February?
Yeah, like 22nd.
I might be convinced.
Yeah. That's my next available weekend 5 weeks from now. Doug gonna play the edge of the 5.
Great shot.
Good shot. Locks him up on the 10.
Yeah, I think he kicked this way. I don't like it. I like kicking to the left long rail and trying to play the 5 in the right side pocket as opposed to this way.
Five doesn't go to the bottom corner.
You can actually
Bottom right. It goes to the bottom left, though.
you can overcut this 5 ball to the right long rail and play the cue ball behind.
6.
Yeah, kind of the 6, 12. Got 2 balls helping you there. Or you can go the other way as well. You can overcut the 5 to the left rail, long rail.
You can play it off the 10, try to carry it into the bottom corner. But that's a very high risk shot.
Yeah. I like playing safe in this spot.
Not bad.
Did it well. Now on a diamond table, right? This is right into about.
Right below the third diamond. On the left
No,
side.
it looks long to me. I think almost like I would shoot into 25 if there was a half diamond
Yeah.
in between there with tops. Good hit.
He gets in the way.
Yeah, kicking one rail here. You hit this thin, the cue ball.
He's kicking for the make.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like kicking it over by the 9-6 and bringing the cue ball down by the 10.
All right, he scratches. That's going to be ball in hand for Cogliano. 6 not going into a great spot. You try to move the 9 here?
It's tempting, isn't it?
Yeah, trying to throw the cue into
The
it.
problem is,
If you hit it full, you're screwed.
oh, if you hit it full, you're screwed. If you hit it too thin, if you go rail
Looks like it's
9,
going. Okay.
yeah, that's a good shot. From what you were referring to, if you go rail 9 and then rail, you can lose position that way as well.
Yeah.
So you need to hit it like half full in order for that to work.
I got you there. 6 up to the corner.
I think he played it the right way.
Yeah.
Just missed that shot.
I think Doug is playing the right shot. I think he's just not executing right tonight. There's some shots
Yeah.
he's not executing properly, and
Yeah.
got one rail on the 6. Way too hard. We get away with it though. Should be okay.
It's Nick Papageorge. Of course he's going to get away with it.
Play the 7. Yeah, he wants to be below the 8.
Yeah, the two things that I've noticed with Doug are just that little bit of movement. I'd like to see zero movement, zero head movement, You know, only your elbow and he's a little quick, I believe. I'd like to see him pace himself maybe a little better.
So you went a little too far with that?
Well, this is his favorite shot. We saw him shoot it twice the opposite direction.
Yeah, he could go
right?
this way. I mean, if he plays it on the side, you actually go top rail.
I mean play it in the top right.
No, he's going to play it on the
and
side, but you can come to top rail, bottom rail, come back up for the 9.
last time he bobbled it in the pocket down
He
there.
could hit
on
it
the
low
shot.
left, try to come out 2 and straighten out for the 9.
I think yeah. I think he had a
Get there.
different angle. He hit it well. Thought he was a lot thinner on that side pocket.
Shot for Papageorge to get the 7. Oh, see, he didn't need to go forward there. Oh, gets away with it.
Flirting with disaster.
At Papageorge up to 7. 7-3 right now.
What was the first set? 9-3?
9-3. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, my name is Francisco Django Bustamante, and you're watching a Pro-Am Pool.
All right, rack number 11. Papageorge in the lead, 7-3.
He's been breaking well. He's been making 3-4 balls. Wow, he took something off of that one.
Went forward this time.
Yeah, I think he stood up a little bit on that break. Or else he's just trying to mush rack. Doug, you're not giving him anything easy. You're gonna have to earn it from here. I wouldn't put that past Nick.
Play the 10. He's looking at it.
He is. He knows that hey, you can only call one ball, right?
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, with these rules, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed anything that could potentially go, you're supposed to look at it.
Well, the game was created to take the luck of 9 ball.
Yeah, but in this situation, what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to call something.
Yeah.
Whereas my point being, whereas in call shot, call safe, you would obviously call safe. You wouldn't be searching for some. Is a ball going to go somewhere? I'll call that here.
We had that call shot, call safe 10-ball tournament here. It was 5 o'clock in the morning when we got done.
The only people who play that are Derek Benavidez.
Yeah.
And who's a guy who can drink just an amazing amount?
Frank Maialetti.
No.
Oh. I mean, it's true though.
Listen, God bless you.
210? 210, Cogliano gets
Hey.
back on the board.
I'm drawing a blank on his name. He's a Delco bar box classic guy.
McGee?
Huh?
Joe McGee?
No, not Joe McGee.
Talk about Dan Leary?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dan Leary. Dan Leary and I played. We played like $100 sets one day. He was looking for action. I was like, yeah, I'll come down.
I think you and him would be a good matchup on a 9-footer.
On who? Me and Dan?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Pretty strong.
But it was. I got there at 2 in the afternoon. Right, we played at Marty McGee's.
Yeah.
And he's boozing, and I'm like, I win the first set, and I'm like, hey, you know, I start drinking Guinness. I win like the first 3 sets, and then the last thing I
He just
remember
outlasted you?
is it's 2 in the morning. I'm like broke, and Dan's asking me if I'm okay to drive home.
Yeah, you got leeried. Yeah, outlasted you.
Yeah, I definitely cannot
Well, when we had
drink and play pool. It's
when we
just
had it here,
not in.
Bean Hung and Caroline Powell and Jimmy Rivera all came down, and Bean was just running through everybody, and then Jimmy.
I
came,
love her game. I think she
Yeah.
plays fantastic.
Me too. And then Jimmy came through on the B side. He gets to her in the finals at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, "You want to split?" And he's talking like 50-50. She's like, "Dude, no. Like, I'll give you like 65-35."
I like Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's a good guy.
He's always been good with me.
Yeah, good people. All right, let's see what Papageorge has here.
He's sponsored by Elvis, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Papageorge using his rails today. 2-3 rails on shots.
It's funny. It's more 9-foot position as opposed to try to avoid that on bar
Yeah.
tables.
Papa gets out here. He's on the hill. I'll say he's punching balls well into the pocket. He's just not punching them to the spot he needs to. Like he's still making the shot, but
From a positional standpoint, are
Yeah.
you referring to?
yeah. Like he makes the shot, but then just doesn't get the cue where he needs to.
I think, I think it's more an attention to detail issue as opposed to an execution issue. I think if he takes the time to get his position correct, he'll get his position correct. At least from what I'm seeing of Nick tonight, which
Man, but he's shot making. It's all that matters right now.
well, on a board table, that's okay.
Play that 6. Sorry, we had a video unexpectedly pop up. Or
It can pop up.
or expectedly, depending on how you
It can
look at
pop up again if it happens to pop up. I won't argue.
All right, 6 to the corner.
Really just needs to put this down. He's got
Just make
position.
it. He's in that position, so.
First time I saw him get a little bit quick.
He actually didn't get the best position he wanted now.
Yeah. So you got to kind of like nip draw this, and you don't want to get behind the 9 ball. So you want to take a line that goes towards the 9.
Yeah.
So it's just that little bit funny, you know, where you don't expect anything to go crazy, but you could go a little bit long here getting position on the 8 because you overhit it. You could get behind the 9. He could just opt to shoot it in the corner, but I'm not sure he can bounce out far enough for the 8 ball in the bottom left anyway. He's doing it. I guess he's got enough angle that he can bounce out.
He's got a draw stroke again. Look at him.
I don't like drawing it. And unless he doesn't have enough angle to punch out. Yeah.
Robbie said, crush it, go 3 rails.
Now I think you have to go 2 rails.
You can solve this, yeah.
Ah, he can fit between the 8 and the 10.
As I'm saying, soft end play, just hide it. It's been enough. Cogliano has a chance to get out here. Play the 7 to the side pocket. Just stun the ball about 5 inches to the left. Too much.
Just a bit outside.
He has enough of the 8 ball.
He can come around to like 3 rails.
Yeah, a little low inside.
And he's probably actually coming directly at the 9 ball.
He's going high. I don't know. Okay. So I thought I was going for the shot.
There you go.
It's a good leave.
God, I hate leaving the ball that close to the side pocket.
Papa going for the masse.
If I was going to masse this, I would be calling it in the corner. Oh, he's massing on the left side of the 10.
Oh.
Ooh. He couldn't have missed that by much.
3 points. Kick that field
I'm
goal.
not sure if he would have made that, though, if he wouldn't have scratched.
I think Doug got lazy there. I would have came around 2 rails to play the 9 same pocket.
We discussed this earlier.
Yeah.
That's one of those situations where you try and do the right thing by having, economy of motion with the cue ball, and
he's going to get out here, but it was much tougher.
And try and get the right angle on the next ball. Whereas, don't overthink those. Just run out. If you can even though it's technically, air quotes, incorrect, you just set up draw back for the 9 in the same side and come down. Just give yourself a little bit of an angle. I mean, I'm guilty, and I speak from experience. I am guilty of that exact thing. just overthinking position, trying to say, oh, well, yeah, in this specific instance, the technically correct thing to do is to just put it here and roll over here. But in all actuality, the margin of error is so small to get the right line from that 9 to the 10, making the 9 and getting position, that it's actually better to give yourself the larger opportunity on the other side of the
side of the
table.
ball. Yeah. All right, Cogliano to break. Rack number 13, trailing 7-5.
Ooh.
5 in the side pocket.
Beat the scratch.
I have a shot on the 1. Guys, don't forget, next week, I'll be pulling double duty on the stream. I'll be running the PA Pro-Am stream, and also going to be running Feder Gorse stream as a commentator for a couple days. If you get a chance, come on through. I'll make sure I post when I'm going to be live, both.
What's next week?
Derby.
No, but you said 2 events. What was the other
Well,
one?
I'm going to be streaming when Feder's not playing, PA Pro-Am stream will be doing all the other tables.
Oh, okay.
When Feder's playing, I'll be commentating his matches.
Now I understand.
Good speed on the 1 to get to the 2.
Just straight draw, homie.
Yeah, straight draw right back to the rail.
You keep it angled for the 4. You want to take out. Might be better to be below it, or I'm not sure yet. I guess the 4 goes past the 6. Yeah, see, he didn't stay down at all on that shot. He just popped right up. And
if he can get in between, he can play a little high left in between the 10-7. He can play the 4 in the side pocket.
Believe it or not, if you go between the 10-7, the scratch is. I don't want to say big, but it is there.
Yeah, it is a prevalent way to scratch, but 10 balls is cold. That spot.
I mean, he didn't hit it well, but it was brutal for him to scratch it aside that way. He's upset with himself. He knows he should have had better position on the 3. But that comes from taking time and not being quick with your stroke. You see, Nick's not going to rush a damn thing here. He's right now what he's doing. He just got ball in hand. He's coming back to the table. There's three times in a game where you do an assessment, right? Where you walk the table. First one's after the break. After the break, you walk the table. You look where your problems are. You find what side of the balls you want to be on, right? The next time is when your opponent misses, right? Or they scratch. You go, as soon as that happens, you go back, you reassess the table because something may have changed. Maybe nothing did change, but you go back, you walk the table this way, and you see where all your issues are and whatnot.
He's looking on how to get from the 3 to the 4. I like putting the cue ball parallel to the 3, using the bottom rail and the left side rail. Yeah, see, I don't like this.
Nah, see, it's the 8 ball is what he's thinking here. The 8 ball is difficult. So he's thinking of. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's going to play the 3-10.
That's what it looks like.
I think he's got the out here though. Like.
Well, here's what I think he's going to do. Right. I think he's playing the 3-10. But he's trying to get the cue ball under the 7.
Yeah.
Which it's not a terrible idea because of where the 8's positioned.
Breaks it open, not bad. Charlie Roy, I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I want to do at work. And then Rob just going in on him. I love it. Duncan just play resave here. Bank the 3, leave the cue on the top row.
He's got that make mentality right now. He's not thinking that way. He's just gonna go. If the 4 passes, I think it does, right? I mean, that's
What's up, Kev?
if the 4 doesn't pass, then that would have been another reason why Nick just opted to go for the 310.
Should have the corner of it. All right, should be out from here.
So you can just come to the middle of the table. You don't need to do anything. But what a lot of people will do is they'll try and come to the short side of the 7. Or go back over to the other side. It's a good shot. It's just not necessary.
Yeah.
Play the 7 to the corner. A little bit of inside English to hold for the 8. In the side pocket, draw at about 14 inches. Not 15, 14. Right, 9 to the corner.
Good shot. Zero movement, Doug. Zero movement. I don't see that head move at all.
All right, we got 7-6. Papageorge for Cogliano. It's starting to turn into a game now. Kevin.
I'm Lucas Fracassaver, and you're watching PA Pro Am Pool.
All right, rack number 14. Cogliano trailing 7-6.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's almost the speed he would need to get the cue ball.
Yeah, as we'll sell it out, it'll bring the 1 all the way across the table.
I'll tell you what, I'd call the 10 here. I know it's an all-day flyer, but I'm just liking the way that 2-10 lined up.
He's going to try and get the cue ball behind the 6, maybe. It's like a real slow, low.
Still think you should offer the 10.
I mean, I think Nick's going to put this down the way he's been playing.
Yeah.
And there's a chance he can come down behind the 6. He might have the 210.
210.
Possible. Well, he got a rail.
Yeah.
So
Left dug a bank.
it's interesting. Don't have to worry about the combination.
Not anymore, yeah. All right. He's got the 1. Play the 1 to the corner. He's going to come back down. Try to get the 2 in one of these bottom corners.
believe it or not, on this shot, right, just a little bit of left-hand English, not a lot. Like you aim center ball and just move your tip, you know, like the 16th will bring you over for that 2-ball. You don't need as much as you might think. Wow. I'm not sure if they were, if both those shots, if they were trying to play safe or if they were trying to cut the 1-ball in. I think they were trying to cut it in.
I like that one.
Did he call safe? Are they allowed to do? No, they're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's option.
If you call the safe and make it, no, it's not.
Yeah, no, but according to the rules.
On a made ball?
Yeah. It's player, the incoming player's option.
Where's it at?
If they didn't call it?
Yeah, but I'm saying, I think he called safe.
No, that would be they're playing call safe. Call shot, call safe.
And down here, if a save is called and a ball is pocketed on the save, incoming player must shoot. No option to return.
For what?
One right above the where it says 3 fouls.
Page 7, section 4.
One to the corner. It's be a slight angle with the 2. Cue over for the 4. Put a 4 in the side pocket. I think he's looking on how to get straight onto the 6-ball. I don't think he really needs to get straight onto the 6-ball. As long as he has a clear shot. Maneuver the cue ball a little bit. Low and to the right, just spin it. I like the shot. 6 on the side, low left, come out 2 rails. Get straight on the 7, play the 7 to the top corner and come play it off that top rail and come back down.
Easy to hit that too hard.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to play with finesse.
Come into the 7 or get below it. Could even scratch going 2 rails out of that corner off the 7.
I just see him getting behind.
I don't think he's putting inside on it.
He got his leg inside. They're all inside.
I don't know. Can he hold it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he came between
That's
balls.
right.
The other way.
He's lined up straight on the 7, so I mean, he can just draw back. Play the 8 to the bottom left corner.
Yeah. Is there enough angle for him to roll forward and come out for the 8?
So I'm looking at the angle here, and it's straight.
No.
I mean, he's straight on the ball. He should be able just to come like directly back, you know?
Yeah.
If he goes forward, he's going to have to manipulate the cue a little bit to hit that top rail. I don't like the going forward. Looks like he's drawing.
He was considering just a stop shot. And then back cutting the 8. Wouldn't be in love with that option.
Well, if he said don't freeze on the 8. He's all right here.
Yeah. He's got an angle going away from the 10 ball, though. I believe.
He can go, he's gonna go to the left side rail. It might hit right around the middle diamond.
Wow, really? Man,
Yeah.
I have my angle.
Actually, I'm sorry, probably the third diamond.
It looks to me like he's going above the side, but the left middle pocket.
Right around the third diamond, I would think. Middle of the third diamond. He's just worried about
So the
not.
side pocket's not in play at all.
It doesn't look like it from here.
Yeah, I think he's going. I think he's going
Jacking
around.
up. I don't know why.
He's going 3 rails.
He needs to. He pulled that ball right out of the pocket. I don't believe there was any reason in needing to do that.
You're going to make love to it?
It's gonna get
No.
close. That's a shot where you're just trying to get too perfect. Just make the ball. Just get to the
Yeah,
left
but
side.
I think he was above the side pocket. I
But
think
even
the
if he
angle
was above the side pocket, the 10 ball's a foot off the rail. You should be able to just cut that in.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's easy sitting here to say that, but you know, the level these guys are playing, they can make a shot like that. I mean, trust your stroke, trust your skill.
I mean, I agree. You have to weigh the risk reward on
Yeah.
on all shots along those lines. You know whether. But I don't hate what
Good
he
shot by
what he attempted.
Cogliano for the speed there. And he's looking to tie this up now, make it 7-7.
Pressure's on.
All right, we got 7-7
I can
now.
hear Nick Papageorge right now saying, "Hey, let's back it and jack
You back in the jacket.
Let's bet 5,000.
Run it to 13. Want to add a little bit?
Hey, I'm Margaret Filova-Steyer, and you're watching the PA Pro-Am Tour.
All right, back 15. All tied up. New game. All right, dry break. Papageorge gonna be punting here. So it comes in so loud. Yeah, I mean, I have all I can try to do here, but it's... Keep it on the table. Off the break. Push out.
Yeah, I was just curious what. Oh, okay, that's the 5 ball.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the 5 ball was the 1 ball. It's like, why would you leave him straight in? It was a thought there.
He left Doug the left side edge of the ball.
I don't like it. I would give it back.
Oh, you don't like it? No, I'm okay with playing it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a scratch potential there. I would give this
give
back.
it back to him.
Unless he can go rail first and kick it towards the pocket behind the 6. I'm not sure if he has that. I guess he does.
Scott McGrath, we can definitely do the pitch and quarters thing. I think Doug keeps handing 20s to those guys over there.
You in this withdrawal? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
And the ping pong shark came out.
Yeah. We got the 4-5 combination, right? Or 1, 2. 3. He's on 1, right?
Nick's on 1. He's gonna try to put him on 2 here.
Trying to put the 1 under the 10? I mean,
I
think he's gotten out here. I mean, the 4-5.
Yeah, I'm going to question this a little bit. Oh, I see. He's going to push the 1.
Try and break,
top rail.
Break those up, maybe?
Yeah, he's going to hold the Q on the 6.
Yeah.
That works out.
Well, we'll see. Whenever you turn the table over, like you're not certain of what's going to happen. He could kick, short, the bottom short rail in between the 5 and make a good hit here, and then he might have a 1 railer here. He can't spin. He doesn't have a 2 railer, does he?
He could hit 2 rails on this.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to rearrange the table a little bit.
And he's on 2.
He's on 2, yeah.
Alright, so we got...
Doug's going for 3 here.
Wow.
So I like it.
Yeah, I don't. The reason I don't like this is because pretty much where Nick has to hit for
It's wide open, man.
For 2 rails at the 1 ball, believe it or not, it comes directly through the 3-6. Like,
that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, it comes directly through there.
Yeah, first diamond.
If you're gonna play that, I think you might want to maneuver it a little different. Like knock the 1 ball towards the 8. That becomes a harder shot.
Yeah. I think I like the 1 rail option here.
Yeah, I mean if the 1 rail is it is there.
Just good speed, nothing crazy. Center ball. Just pick your angle. All right, and it goes wide. Cogliano is going to get to the hill here.
It's been an interesting match.
Yes, it is. Rack 16. Cogliano's on the hill. Papageorge needs 2.
2 ball just lipped out.
Doug with a dry break. Toughest shot on the table's the 1. Actually, 2 to 3. 2 to 3 becomes tough. After that, it gets a little easy.
Get a good angle on the 2 ball.
Yeah.
And you
He
just
should,
float,
if he makes
just
the 1,
float
he should
down
have
for
it.
the 3.
Yeah.
He might be a little shook from the 3 foul.
Yeah. I would have taken a break there. Walked away for a second, composed myself, back.
Now the 4 to the 5 isn't exactly child's play. You may actually have to draw all the way up behind the 6.
Oh,
no, you got it.
Yeah.
It's difficult to see the edge of the cushion and
Yeah. Just has to hit this pocket speed. He doesn't need to move the cue anywhere. Just roll it in.
Yeah, this is exactly what he did not want to happen. This shot is so difficult for me, I would consider thinning the 6 and just send the cue ball to the...
Swished
Oh,
it.
he hit it great. Oh.
So he moved it. So he moved to 7. This is not all ball fouls in this matchup with these guys.
Where you need to be careful with that is sometimes when the balls are really close, you can hit the 7 into the cue ball and then hit the cue ball.
I argue with a lot of league players about that. When I'll call a foul on that, and they'll like look at me like I'm crazy. Like, oh, I hit the object ball, which pushed the cue ball.
Yeah.
Foul. Yeah.
All right. Stay still. Yeah, we got to get rid of that movement.
Cogliano out to the 10 ball for the set.
This is, in this specific instance right here, this is actually missable.
Absolutely.
Like under this exact
Beat it right
circumstance.
to the point.
Good shot.
All right, Cogliano wins the set. We're back to even. See what we're doing here. Don't let it end like that, Nick.
Oh.
And the cues are being broken down.
It's like kissing your sister.
Meh. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging and watching. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the likes and the shares. I'm thinking tomorrow will be my next stream. I'm being told I got to go to Delran Billiards and stream Eddie Abraham for some big action. So tune in around 7 o'clock. I'll be live. Thanks to my homie here, Mark Nanashee.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody out there who was watching. We appreciate you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember my favorite saying, play even and put it on the light.